So y'all know about young Scooter passing away a few days ago. They said he was running from the police or whatever. Now, they saying that a girl is responsible for him getting unalive, and it's apparently way more to the story. It's going the fuck down. Let's get into it. Shout out to Poetic Flacco because he giving us all the info. I'm talking about all of it, and it just won't stop. I'm watching them like it's a movie. So I'm gonna watch it with y'all. Do y'all
I recorded this like 4 times already, bro, because this makes me so mad.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to remain composed, all right? But this is just disgusting. So a couple of days ago, the world found out.
I feel like this finna get crazy, bro. This story about to be crazy.
Now, when we found out that Scooter passed away,
right?
The initial reports were the police killed Scooter, but the police came out and said, no, we didn't kill him.
Right.
As a matter of fact, he passed away from events that had nothing to do with us.
Right. We're here to discuss 2 events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive in Zone 3. Officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired.
Shots fired.
The female was dragged back into the location.
So shots were fired. I didn't hear that at first. It's getting spooky. It's getting spicy. I'm flaming up my loud.
Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter
around the house.
During the process of establishing the perimeter, 2 males fled out of the rear of the house.
Okay.
One male
Young Scooter was one of them.
Back into the house. The other male jumped 2 fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid, and he was transported to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased.
That's crazy.
We're going to get back to the police in a later video because even that to me is suspicious.
Yeah.
We didn't chase him. We weren't in pursuit. We found him on the
how
floor,
y'all find
leg
him if y'all wasn't chasing
femur
him?
probably broken, fractured, and then he succumbed to those injuries and passed away at the hospital. Now, it could happen, but it's rare. And I don't believe that young Scooter, he hopped over one fence perfectly, and then the other fence, he fell so hard and broke his leg.
That he passed away, though?
I think
it still sounds crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? When I first heard it, I'm thinking like maybe, because it's an artery in your leg. I said in the last video. It's an artery. It's a real major artery in your leg that if you pierce, you could easily bleed out. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhere in your thigh. I do know that. So,
a logical or reasonable option would be he was hopping the fence. They were in pursuit. They fired that taser, bro. He was already up there, fell down like limp and broke his leg, and that's how the impact was so hard, that he broke something so critical that he passed away.
Right.
But when they said that they got a call that shots were fired and they, and a girl was being
now it's getting weird.
Back in the house,
what you mean shots
that
fired?
left a lot of questions.
Right.
Where is this girl? Who made the call?
Right. Who let the shots off?
Because when the police got there, they didn't locate a female at all. So what exactly happened? Well, I found out what happened. There was no girl. There was nothing. It was all a fake made-up story. And the person who made it up is this woman right here. This is Demi Blanco, aka Girl La 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 on Instagram, right? 5 Las. So she is dating one of young Scooter's homies. Now we're not gonna say who her boyfriend is, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. What you mean, gang? He say it was all made up. What that mean, though?
Honestly, bro.
Hold on, y'all, because y'all know I love putting y'all on to that easy money. CashKick.com is a free to use cash rewards marketplace that helps you save and grow your money. This is some of the simplest and easiest ways to make money right now. All you have to do is play mobile games on your phone and you can earn up to $500 per deal. Now remember, I said CashKick.com is free to use, so they will never, ever, ever ask you to send them any type of money. Signing up is super easy. All you need is an email and a password. Once you sign up, all you have to do is download your first offer and start making money. Now your offers and reward amounts can change at any time. So that means you can download a game on your phone, play it for long enough, make $500 on one day, and the next day you can download a whole nother game, play it for long enough, make $300. Next day, same thing. This is some of the easiest money I can tell you about right now. And again, you can earn up to $500 per deal. So this is what I need you to do. Go to cashkick.com, make you an account, activate your account. Make sure you turn on allow tracking on your phone so that the app can actually track how much you're playing the game and earn you some of the easiest money you can make. Y'all can't say I ain't never did nothing for you.
Ain't do nothing wrong here. I don't even want to involve bro in his nonsense. So she's dating one of Young Scooter's homie. Now here's the thing. Young Scooter and his homie, they're supposed to have a kickback, a little party later that
birthday.
day for Young Scooter. It's his birthday.
Right.
She wasn't invited though. And because she wasn't invited or because she couldn't come, this scallywag decided she was going to call the police and make a false report to get the event or party shut down preemptively before it even began, before that even pulled up.
That's crazy to me. And you know, girls be doing stuff like this, and they be thinking nothing gonna come from it. Or I don't even think they be thinking nothing. They don't even care to think about what could come from it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even talking about how it's all these people in here that caught that the police that is trying to run from the police or whatever the situation they got going on, or they got a gun on them for protection and the gun not legal, so they trying to not go to jail for 5-6 years. You ain't thinking about none of that. You just thinking about how you mad because you ain't get invited to the party. I see why you didn't get invited to the party, because you're crazy. Do your homework.
Imagine the type of witchcraft you have to be to call the police and make a report that flagrant.
That's crazy.
At a house that your boyfriend is at.
Right.
Knowing the history.
So she lied and said that it was some blicks went off.
Atlanta PD and private citizens, knowing how overzealous Atlanta PD is. At that point, making that call, you made the decision in your mind. You are content if Atlanta PD killed your boyfriend,
right,
as long as he ain't partying with no girls.
Right.
So when she made the call from the very beginning, you can start spotting red flags in how this story is absolutely fake.
Atlanta 911 operator 8715. What is the location of your emergency?
The location is
27. With the transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye.
Yeah.
No, it's 273 William. Oh, you said Nye, NYE, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you to Cab. Hello, caller.
You're welcome.
Hi.
First red flag, you're calling to report something that took place in a jurisdiction that you're not presently in. How do you know this is happening when you're not there? Because they had to transfer her. And they're only transferring her because she's
right, because she not in that county. She not even in the same fucking county or the same city. She can't be because she calling. So what the fuck?
One in a jurisdiction that she's currently at. So when they have to transfer her to Atlanta to make the freaking report with Atlanta PD, that means that she's not presently there.
She's not even in
so
Atlanta.
You're not presently there. Why are you making calls saying that a woman is being dragged back in the house and some gunshots went off?
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting.
That's crazy, gang.
Literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house.
What's your name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch.
At this point, the operator is being willfully ignorant. How is she neighborhood watch for that neighborhood when she's making a call from a different jurisdiction?
That don't make no sense to me though. How you neighborhood watch from this and you know what? And you trying to tell me what's going on from somewhere when you're not even there? And that all this led to this innocent man who ain't do nothing to nobody getting unalived. However, he got unalived. He got unalived because you mad because you that's bogus, gang.
And basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding the guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like.
Like like you gotta be some type of weird sicko to really call the police, and you making this shit up as you go, gang. What the?
They were fighting over drugs.
Whoa. Flacco is like the 2012 DJ Academics right now, cause he giving us all the info right now, folks.
And then they started shooting.
She
had someone come over there, and they started shooting.
Oh my God.
She deserves life in prison, bro.
No, for real
Man,
though, gang.
Women, it don't matter who you are.
For real,
you are
though.
literally watching this audio under the understanding that this is false and that she's completely lying. Now, at this point, I'm thinking
Just
the
'cause she
boyfriend
mad.
probably already dumped her, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Because ain't no way you calling the police lying like this on your current boyfriend, bro.
And it's probably not even a boyfriend. He probably, you know how that go, gang. He probably just hitting that. He probably hitting that. She want to be the main girl, but she not the main girl. She low-key mad. He ain't invite her. He probably invited the other vibe. You know what I'm saying? She mad. She bitter. She blue. She like, y'all think you finna party with that? I'm finna cosplay. She probably be smoked by the end of Saturday, man.
You know, young Scooter and them was, moving that work and moving that weight, but she was a beneficiary of them moving that weight because she was the girlfriend at some point getting the gifts.
Right.
But then you call and say, first off, if I'm the operator, bro, I'm already sensing this is nonsense. It starts off with, they pimping.
Right.
Drugs.
Naked.
Drag the girl out over. It's just too much going on, bro. So they dragged the girl out, drag her back in the house, and then somebody else came, and then a gun, a shootout,
and then and you're not even in the same county.
Drug dealing, it's just too much, and you could tell that it wasn't fluent. She was making it up as she
that's what I'm saying. You can tell she making it up as she go. Do your homework on making it up. Do your homework on makeup, the verbal kind.
There needs to be some serious training, bro. Because how do you listen to this story and take it seriously? I guess at some point you have to call the police to go there just to check, but this chick would have been in handcuffs the second we found young Scooter dead, bro.
But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
I would say 3.
It's happening now.
It's happening now. It's happening now, but I'm in a whole nother county, in a whole nother city, but I know it's happening now. And the operator didn't even ask how you know? Did you see it?
So I believe the girl is hurt.
And they're coming from 273 William Now Drive.
You see how she keep adding on to it?
Yes. And
I believe the girl is hurt.
Because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's diabolical.
Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like they brought her. The guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside.
Yeah,
and then there was another commotion.
Yeah.
She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door. Literally fighting. She's trying to get out.
The fact that she's making
to let her out, and it's like 7 guys in the house.
Give me one moment.
She senses the operator isn't really moving with urgency that I guess she will want.
So she start adding more on.
So then she adds in another detail. To make them move faster. And apparently this detail is there's a child in danger now all of a sudden. You told the story 3 times and there was no child involved.
Right.
And now all of a sudden on the 4th time telling the story,
now you got some new stuff.
There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Oh my God.
Okay, you said the female is naked?
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head.
From her head. Look how she keep making it worse.
Of the male?
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low
Is he
haircut.
black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives. I believe. Well,
What
it
color
looks
shirt
like
and
this is
pants do he have on?
blue, regular blue jeans and like a regular like t-shirt. I'm not
What
sure. I
color
didn't really
t-shirt?
get the. Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
Okay.
This bitch is sick, gang. She's making all of this up.
And what about the female?
She's light skinned and she has black hair. She's probably about 5'3", 130 pounds.
And she
If
sound
this
like
wasn't
a
so
man.
effed up, this would be
She on them
impressive, bro. To
cigarettes.
think that she's making this up on the spot as she goes, bruh. Bro, creating like character descriptions. Now the person that
Man.
she described was her boyfriend, which makes this even more evil, bro. And
I'm
more vindictive,
already knowing.
right?
I was just finna say that. I
What?
know.
Yo,
I
you
know you
could've described
describing your
anybody else.
boyfriend. I already know. I swear to God, I was just finna say that, gang. I know she describing what her boyfriend got on and what he looked like.
In that house, bro. You described your boyfriend because you wanted them to get your boyfriend. Right? You wanted to put a false accusation on them. Now, she was about to describe his vehicle too, bro.
Right.
Just in
Like,
case
you
he leaves
going
the house
crazy.
and he starts driving to police pull him over. Like, she really wanted him to get caught nonetheless, bro. But I would have asked, if you're a neighborhood watch, how do you know the vehicle they're driving? Right? Like, you know this person personally?
Okay. Give me one moment. Let me get EMS on the line.
Okay.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang
Hello,
up.
ma'am. Can you tell me what they're doing right now?
Right now they're still battling. She's trying to get out, and the person is refusing to let her get out.
She had to be transferred to jurisdiction. She's not even there. How would she know what's going on currently? How are you as an operator not spotting this, man?
Right.
Bro, rest in peace of young Scooter, bro. Bro, this is getting me tight.
I had to call and
And
let her
somebody
know what
really
happened.
passed away because of this. It's crazy
Hello.
to me, bro.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. There is like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what
Bro,
happened?
this is sick
There's
as
a
hell.
situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face.
She's a 5'2". This bitch done measured her. All that. She got characters. She got non-playable characters. She got main characters. She got side cameras. She got side characters. She got the setting. She got the house color. She got the address. She's not even in the same damn city. How are you seeing this? How did the operator not put 2 and 2 together?
She tried to get away. She was dragged back
And then
into the
she
house.
like, y'all need
and
to
they're
hurry up.
holding her
Like,
hostage. And then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
I've never put my hands on any woman, bro. But
me neither, but man, some of these, man.
woman, some people like this, man. You see how she pushing? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
She like, go, hurry up. Oh my God, hurry up. You guys have to hurry up. I don't think the girl's gonna make it. I know. So now you telling this to the police. The police pull up with guns out for sure. They gonna pull out with guns. They don't know what they walking into. Then you got your boy, quote unquote boyfriend. Them, they ain't doing nothing wrong in the house. So they looking like, what the police out there for? What? They not even putting the police 2 and 2 together. Somebody get the kicking at the door. They start busting. You see how, like, it's like, but you wanted something like that to happen, though. Regardless of whatever happened, even though young Scooter is not your fault, it's not your fault that he died the way he did, but you wanted something like that to happen. You didn't care about no casualties, who died. It could have been a police officer that died. It could have been one of the people in the house that passed away. Anything could have happened, gang. You created an overly dangerous fake situation that wasn't even real and called the real police, gang. Like the real police and the real EMS, folks. Not while there's other people that's really dying and really need EMS. No, you call a fake like that. You was a bad person, gang. Like that's just a bad. You just a bad overall, just a bad person, twin. Like
oh, this is urgent. While making all of this up is sick, bruh. Sick. Yo, with situations like this, bro, you really have to start, bro. Y'all have to start examining, bro, these women like mental health before y'all start
For
dating
real,
them,
though.
bro. I don't
Yes,
care
it
how
is.
they look, bro. Yo, chicks like this is just.
Are you, ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch. I'm not in the house.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, no problem.
Oh,
About
no.
how old do you think she is?
She has to be about maybe. She looks a little underage, but I don't want to say that. You know, looks can be deceiving. So she's roughly, I'll say let's just say between 18 and 21.
You see how she stuck that underage in there? Despicable human being, man. Despicable human being.
Somewhere
She's
between
sick.
that.
She's
Is she
sick.
awake?
What do you mean is she awake? He's beating her
Is she
bloody.
conscious?
He's beating her bloody. I'm not. He's dragged her back in the house.
Is she breathing?
Ma'am, he dragged her back in the house.
Okay, I understand that. I'm going to ask you some more questions. I understand you're not able to see what exactly is going on now. But just answer the questions to the best of your ability.
I think she gotta ask these questions.
Okay.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons.
Okay.
The 7 guys that live there, they're roommates or something like that. I don't know if all 7 lives there, but it's typically about the same amount that's there every day.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
She's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely.
She's
And then
breathing
there's a child
profusely.
involved.
And there's a child involved.
Okay, is she responding normally?
Are you serious, ma'am?
Yes, I'm serious. I need to know for the paramedics if she's completely alert.
How can I assess if she is alert if I just told you they dragged her back in the house?
So like I advised earlier, just answer to the best of your ability.
Come to find out, the girl who did it, Demi Blanco, like she's apparently not no stranger to, I guess, the limelight. Apparently, she was at one of these baddies auditions. She didn't get picked to be on the show, but when these girls go to like
She just
audition
like
for Zeus baddies,
a
apparently
regular
they fight,
neighborhood
get
hoe.
into all type of scallywag and ratchet activities. Apparently, she was one of them, right? And she's very well known on Clubhouse as well.
Oh yeah, she gonna be real now.
Did I not call it? I said, I guarantee you that some female mad at probably was texting. It's his birthday, he wasn't with her. And called the people and put in the fake.
That sound like whack
call.
100.
I told you. Women can be very vindictive, man.
Women can be. No, women are, bro. A woman, boy. Boy, I tell you, boy. Especially some of, not all women, but boy, do something they don't like, and you know you don't even really got to do nothing for real. Do something that they don't like. They gonna make up something they don't like, cause a lot of them just want to do weird, wicked stuff like this, gang. This is wicked and weird, and somebody really lost their life like that cause you playing police games and. Oh, bro.
I got another story. Somebody called me today. His sister was with her.
She got beat up on baddies, and then now this.
Who got beat up on baddies?
Demi.
Demi.
When?
Oh, on TV.
Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, she got crunched on baddies in Atlanta.
Somebody need to crunch that hoe, but that hoe.
Let me see that.
Social media. Well, that's old, man. They ain't
Send it to, I don't be on
Somebody
there
gonna. I think somebody might smoke that girl.
It was a Zeus version of baddies.
Yeah, the Atlanta. You know the little be fighting and all that bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody need to cancel that whole Demi, man. Straight up.
That's some new shit.
They need to protect her.
We know her identity.
Somebody
the
better
police
be
know her
trying to protect
identity.
her.
So at this point, we're just waiting to see what happens.
Hopefully they lock her
But this
ass
chick
up.
needs to be locked up.
But you know,
Like-
honestly, a lot of times, bro, when girls do this, like how many times girls they done found evidence that a girl falsely accused a dude of something, and his life get ruined for 2 years before he finally proved that he was innocent. He got a video or whatever. He finally get the video out in court. All charges dropped, but he lost endorsement deals. He lost money. He went to jail for 3 days. He had to bond out. He had to pay his lawyer. He got all these problems because you lied on this nigga. Like, I feel like you should go to jail, gang. Like, if you can prove without a doubt that you was lying, that girl was lying, gang. Like, but 9 times out of 10, folks, she probably ain't nothing probably really gonna happen to her like that though. That's why they do this shit, cause they comfortable with it. You feel me? That's why girls put their hands on niggas and all that, folks, cause they comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? They know that ain't nothing gonna happen. I'm gonna put my hands on you all this time, and as soon as you hit me, I'ma cry and I'ma scream, and I'm a girl, and they gonna believe me.
Today.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind if she gets charged with murder, bro. Because her actions directly caused the death of young Scooter.
Murder, man.
If this chick hadn't called, made a false report, lied, young Scooter wouldn't be dead right now. She killed young Scooter.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she needs to face the consequences for it.
He ain't lying.
Now, I'll be real, bro. She better hope she goes to jail, bro. She better hope the police picks her up.
Because in Atlanta, Georgia, in Atlanta, you think they won't smoke you? They will smoke you. You know how many people love young Scooter? They will smoke you, lady.
Because if not,
for less.
Boy, listen. YouTube guidelines. Right.
YouTube guidelines. In
the comment section, what do you guys think should be the proper punishment for this chick, all right?
Y'all heard what I said.
FBI, open up!
Lock her ass up. Don't let her out. Throw the key away. 23 and 1 that. Oh, you hear?